This is the lecture number 17 of computer network. So, today I will discuss some problems regarding subnetting category. Subnet category part 1. Our problem on subnetting, that is sub problem solving on subnetting part 3. So, this is you can try also. So, there is no time. So, I will solve the problem. So a company has a class C network address of this IP address. It wishes to have three subnet. ସେ କହୁଛି କି ତିନିଟା ସବନେଟ୍ ଅଛି ଯୋଉଟା କି ଗୋଟେ ସବନେଟ୍ରେ କ'ଣ ଅଛି 100ଟା ହୋଷ୍ଟ ଅଛି ଆଉ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ହୋଷ୍ଟ କେତେ ଅଛି 50 ହୋଷ୍ଟ ମାନେ ଟୋଟାଲ ହେଲା ତିନିଟା ସବନେଟ୍ ଗୋଟେ ସବନେଟ୍ରେ 100ଟା ହୋଷ୍ଟ ରହୁଛି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଦିଟା ସବନେଟ୍ରେ 50 ରହୁଛି ମାନେ ଏକ ନମ୍ବରରେ 100 ଦୁଇ ନମ୍ବରରେ 50 ତିନି ନମ୍ବରରେ 50 so which one of the following option represents a feasible ମାନେ feasible set କଲା ଭଳିଆ of set of subnet address ମାନେ subnet address ଦବ ତା ସହିତ subnet marks this is your subnet address or subnet id subnet addresses IP addresses this is the subnet marks that two is also called as subnet pairs so these are the options. The question says this is the class C network. So in class C, network ID 24 bits, host ID 8 bits. So 100, this is the 100 host plus 50 host, then 50 that equal to 200 less than equal to number of hosts present in the class C. That is the host ID part 2 to the power 8, that is IP address minus 2, that is your host present. Host we can assign. So according to the question, there are three subnet. So 2 to the power 2, that is 4. So that we choose 2 bits from borrowing from hosted part. So there is 2 to the power 4, that is 4 subnet. So we divide the entire network into 4 subnet, that is 62 hertz, 62 hertz, 62 hertz, 62 hertz. But 100 host cannot enter to any subnet. So this concept is wrong, then go for another solution. So that is variable length subnet marks technique, that is VLSM technique. So in the VLSM technique, what I will do, because they are in class C, that IP address, that 2 to the power 8 IP address present. So the entire network divided into two parts. Whenever we choose 0 bit, 1 bit, that is 0, then another is 1. So that is the bit, that is subnet ID, then that is 1, that is also subnet ID. Here we think that is 2 to the 7 IP address divided in 2 to the power 8 divided by 2, that is 2 to the 7 IP address, and it is also 2 to the power 7 IP address. Remember that one. So easily 100 host possible in, because 2 to the power 7, that almost 126 host, because 2 to the power 7 minus 2. 2 to the power 7, that is 128, 128 minus 2, that is 126 host can be assigned in this subnet. So 100 host can also assign. So again, one bit choose, that is 0.
कॉल वीडियो रिकॉर्ड मैं निजे लिखी और ना ଆପଣ ପାଟି
କୋଉଠି ଲେଖିବ ପେପରରେ ଏଇଖିଣି ମାନେ ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିସ୍ ପାଇଁ କରୁଛ ଆଉ
ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିସ୍ ପାଇଁ ଏମିତି ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିସ୍ କଲେ ନା ଆପଣ ଆନ୍ସର ଦେଖାଏ।
So this is the VLSM technique. So in the question we will find the subnet ID and SM pair. So in the 100 host, easily you can say that is the IP address like in the question given. See, that is 240.0 ଏଇଟା ଯେହେତୁ କ୍ଲାସ୍ ସି ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆମେ କ'ଣ କରିବା ଏ ତିନିଟା ବିଟ୍କୁ ଆମେ ଏ 24 ବିଟ୍ସକୁ ଆମେ କ'ଣ ନେଇଯିବା ନେଟୱାର୍କ ଆଇଡି ପାର୍ଟଟା ଇନ୍ ଦ ହୋଷ୍ଟ ଆଇଡି ପାର୍ଟ ୱିଲ୍ ଚେଞ୍ଜେସ୍ ସମ୍. So that is in the whole because the SID part is zero, then again the 7 bits make as zero. That is the SID part. So that is the some eight bits are zero, so that is zero. So subnet marks is the default subnet marks of class C, that is at 255, 255, 255 dot, because we choose one bit, so that is 128. So this is the subnet mask of 100 hosts, that is 255, 255, 258, 128. So we also find 50 hosts because the network ID part is same, so there is no change because because we find the subnet ID make the host ID part make as 0. So this 6 bits 0. So 1060, that is 128. Also easily can find. So the subnet marks default subnet marks of class is like this. Then because we choose 2 bits 128 plus 64, that is 192. Similarly, we find this part because 2 bits are choose. That does not matter 1 or 0 is there. So that 192, 192, this is the same subnet maps because the IP address are same. So you can find because, but the result is does not match in the any option. So we can go for another solution. So ଆମେ ଏପଟେ ଦେଖିଥିଲେ କି 0 ବିଟ୍କୁ ଆମେ 100 ହଷ୍ଟକୁ ଆସାଇନ୍ କରିଥିଲେ, ଏପଟେ 1କୁ 50 କରିଥିଲେ, ତ ସେ ଏପଟେ 1କୁ ନେଇଯିବା 100 ହଷ୍ଟ ଚୁଜ୍ କରିଦେବା, ଏପଟେ 50 କରିଦେବା. So again SID and SN you can find easily. Discuss the procedures. अरे मोटे कर दो.
କ'ଣ କହିବ
So you can find and also the option match, that is class. Then go for second question. Consider the class C network with 7 subnet and 24, 25 host for subnet. What will be the subnet max for this network? So 7 subnet and 25 host for subnet. 7 into 25 less than equal to the host ID part, that is 2 to the power 8 minus 2, that is 2 is it is possible. So network ID 24 bits, host ID 8 bits. So in question that 7 subnet is required. So 7 subnet means that what number of bits chosen? 3 bits. 2 to the power 3, that is 8 subnet are possible. So it is possible borrowing from 3 bits from the host ID part. So the host ID that will remain 5 bits, then subnet ID 3 bits, then network ID 24 bits. So number of ones in the subnet max is equal to network ID plus subnet ID equal to, that is 24, network ID and subnet ID, that is 3, that is 27. हरे कृष्णा पढ़ुजी once in the 27 in ଯଦି ଅପସନରେ ଥିବ କି ମାନେ 27ଟା ୱାନ୍ସ ଯଦି ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ରହୁଛି ତାହେଲେ ସେ ଅପସନ୍ ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି, otherwise this option is wrong. So number of 0 in the host जो in the subnet mark, that is 5. ପ୍ରଭୁ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଏଜୁକେଶନାଲ କ୍ୱାଲିଫିକେସନରେ ସେଇ 10ମ ପ୍ଲସ୍ ଟୁ ଥିବ ନା ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଇୟର ଦେଇ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ମାର୍କ sheet ଦେଇଦିଅ. So that is 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 3 ତାପରେ ଯୋଉଟା ଗୋଟେ ଯୋଉଟା ମାଗିବ ସେଟା ଦେଇଦିଅ.
ତାପରେ ପ୍ରିଭିୟସ୍ ଏକାଡେମିକ କ'ଣ ମାଗିବ?
8 plus 8 8 plus 8 255 means 8 bits. तो 8 8 8 8 8 24 224 ମାନେ କ'ଣ? That is 128 plus 64 plus 32, that is 3, that is 27 ତ ସେଇଟା ହେଇଗଲା। ତ ଏଠାରେ ବି 8 + 8 + 8 +44 44 3 ବିଟ୍ସ ବି ହେଇଯାଉଛି, କାହିଁକି ନା ଦେଖ ଗୋଟେ ହେଲା 16 32 ଏମିତି କରିକି କରିଦେବ। 32 ତାପରେ 8 ତାପରେ 4 32 8 4 ତ obviously 3 bit, so it is also possible, correct, but there is in the 6 that is 4 2 4 2 ହେଲେ ଦୁଇଟା ହେଲା, 4 2 ହେଲେ 2 2 ତାପରେ 8 3 24 63 6 bits, so that is 31, that is not possible, this wrong, option is wrong. So that's similarly you can find this is the options. Then go to the third question. Consider the class B network with 180 subnet and 200 per host per subnet. What will the subnet marks for this network? Also, if this is the similar question you can solve. Here is the also answer. This is we can check it is possible or not. 180 into 200, that is 36,000. So 216, that is 65.534. Yes, it is possible. Class B network ID 16 bit, host ID 16 bit. तो आमर 180 सबनेट दरकार, तो 180 सबनेट पाई आमे 8 बिट्स को चूज करा, तो 8 बिट चूज कले एस आईडी टा आमे बोरो करिया कोन होस्ट आईडी रू, तो एस आईडी host ID कमी जो 8 bit है जो 16 16 minus 8 8, and subnet ID 8 bit, the network ID 16 bit. So number of ones in the subnet marks network ID plus subnet ID, that is 16 plus 8, that is 24. 24 ones যদি হয়ে গলা তাহলে আমার অপশন ঠিক আছে, but otherwise this is wrong option. So you can check also, that is 8 plus 8 plus 8, that is 0. So 24 ones, 1 is 1 24, so 24টা 1 আছে, তো this is ঠিক। 8 plus 8 plus 240 মিনিট 4 4 4 କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ, ଏଠାରେ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ରହିଲେ ବି ବଟ୍ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ମିଶିଗଲେ ବି ହେଇଯିବ, ତ 24 ବିଟ୍ସ ହେଇଗଲା। ଦେନ୍ ସି ରେ 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 6 6 plus 3, that is 25, that is not possible because 1 1 2 is present in 3 ones, 250 252 present in 6 bits 1, so the number of ones in this IP address, that is 25, so this is wrong option. So this is 8 plus 8 plus 6, because 255 means 8 1, 255 minus 252, that is 3 3 means 2 1, so 2 कटिक जीव तापर 6टा रहिबो, that is 192, 128 plus 64, that is 192, that is 24 bits, so this option also correct. Then comes to next. Using this IP address, this and subnet marks this, identify the correct subnet ID and direct broadcast address. Also, this is the simple question. Also, you can try. I will give 30 seconds for you. Then after I will solve the problem. So I will discuss. This is the subnet marks. इन द सबनेट मार्क्स आम सबनेट मार्क्स कौन पाइबा ना सबनेट आईडी केते बिट्स रो कहि परिबा आ होस्ट आईडी केते बिट्स को जानि परिबा। सबनेट आईडी जदी सबनेट मार्क्स रे धर जदी होस्ट आईडी पार्ट रे धर जदी नंबर ऑफ जति कंटीन्यूअस वन अछि ताको हम सबनेट आईडी बोली कहउचे, नंबर ऑफ जीरो को हम कहबा होस्ट आईडी पार्ट। सो वी कैन सी एपटे जदी सब जीरो दे दो हम होस्ट आईडी पार्ट, दिस इज सबनेट आईडी, सब वन दे दो जदी डायरेक्ट वर्क करते, दैट इज सिंपल क्वेश्चन। Suppose a subnet X has a subnet marks etiki and the host address on C is etiki, which of the following on the same subnet Y with Y? देखो 130 सहित आम गोटे करदेले 130 ऑप्शन दे देले, दिस इज द 130, दैट इज द होस्ट, दिस इज द सबनेट मार्क्स सहित आम एंडिंग करले सबनेट आईडी पाई गले। धर जदी सबनेट आईडी सहित अलगा ऑप्शन रो सबनेट आईडी जदी मिसी गला, दैट इज द परफेक्ट। देखो ये 130 127 48 120 and with subnet marks given in the question, so that is 64. 64 is not same with 128, so this is option A is incorrect. Option B, take and with between and with subnet marks. So this is the subnet ID. Then you can also easily find. So this is the match, and this option B is correct. So this is the another shortcut trick. So by using subnet marks, you can also SID. So this is the 8 bits that not focused, that 2 bits also focused. So that is 128 and 64, 130 to 120, 187. This is the last part. So this is the 10. Because how 128 plus 2, that is 130. So no need to check 2, because this is the SID part also focus, only focus. So 128 20 128 नहीं होगा, 64 in that no need to check another 120 187 128 plus and next 10. ଦରକାର ଖୋଲି ଦଉନ ଟିକେ ଖରାପ ବାଜିବ. So this is the this 1010 is sent. So 130 and 187 will be the in the same subnet. କୋଉଟା ଅଛ?